through how do you secure your web applications, your sites, your enterprise portals via Okta or OpenID Connect. Now, sometimes there is web server front-ending your site. Sometimes there's an application server maintaining the sessions on the container side. And sometimes you have browser-based apps running as well. Now, OpenID Connect provides you different flows, patterns to secure those applications. And as well, I think from application development perspective, you may have multiple sections of your site or your application that you want to secure. So if I try to go to a particular section or a page or a document, I should first authenticate and then able to get to it. So I'll go through a quick demonstration of an application and the setup that is needed in Okta to secure different parts of it. So here, this is a simple web application which is built in Spring Boot. And if you see, here there's the artifacts from Okta, the client ID and client secret, and all the URLs needed to do OpenID Connect flows. Now, neat thing about Spring is via Spring Security, Spring provides you a built-in capability to integrate with external OpenID Connect providers. So with setting this application up in Okta, it's pretty easy to basically secure the application in different pages. So here, if you see here, I have a secure folder, and I have two different pages, which is secure and test page PDF. So I, as a user, will try to access these pages, and I will have to go through authentication and through Okta to do that. Now, what does it take to set this application up in Okta? Let's quickly look at that, and then we'll do a quick demonstration. So in Okta, you can add many applications. So if you go in applications page, you can add applications, and in add application, you can basically set up different applications. Some OpenID Connect. So one that I've set up is OpenID Connect. So I'll go back to, since I already set up the application, let's just review that versus adding a new application. So this is my application. Here, if you see different aspects of it, from client's perspective, I can select the flow that I want to do depending on, as I said, whether it's a web application, an enterprise portal, maybe a mobile application, and so forth, or maybe I'm just securing pages. So I choose the grant type that I want to do, and these are different redirect URIs. This basically is the definition of your application within Okta. So Okta authorizes that, hey, okay, I'm gonna let you authenticate and from Okta, so you can go and access your application. The last URL here you see is actually the URL of my own application, which is controlling my authentication experience over OpenID Connect. So let's go back and quickly access one of the pages. So if I go, I have this page, test page. When I try to authenticate, it bounces me to Okta. So let's quickly review that request, the interaction. So in developer tools, let me try accessing that request again here. So, I tried accessing that URL. The application understood, hey, you need to authenticate. Let me ask my authentication provider over OpenID Connect so you can authenticate first. So this is the flow. This is the pattern of OpenID Connect. If you see, there's a redirect URI. So I started login, and this is the definition of the redirect URI in Okta that's controlling my access. So since Okta recognized that redirect URI, so Okta first intercepted the call and asking me to log in. So let's get out of this. Now, let me log in. I'm not sure whether I entered that password correctly. Okay, sign in. Okta authenticates. Boom. I'm in the page. I can access. Now, similar case would be. Let's try this. If I now try to access another page, the test page. Similar experience. Developer, toolbar. Okay. Let's trap this request again real quick so we can verify the interaction. I tried hitting test page, same request URL. In the header, I have the request going. This is my client ID. This is my redirect URI. So irrespective of the page I was trying to access, the interaction between my application and Okta was to, hey, authenticate first, and I can let you in. Now, if I hit sign in, after authentication, the OpenID Connect flow gets completed, and boom, I'm here accessing the other page. So a couple of things which stand out here. One is there are different ways to secure your application. Since I was controlling the routing of the pages internally via Spring, after authentication, I was able to easily take advantage of that. Sometimes you may have a web server front-ending your site. Sometimes you may have another application server maintaining that. So depending on how you do that, there is interactions and there is a best practices. If you were using nginx or Apache, that you see a lot of web servers that are used in enterprises to secure sites. They also support OpenID Connect modules to basically get the token and let the user access the particular page. So this is it for now from Okta perspective. I hope you like this demo.